Hi friends, you welcome to Shyam Institute. So then we are discussing today's current affairs. Have a look at the headlines given here. Cyclone Shei, then which is running now, and then World Food Prize and 10-year blue residency visa. These are highlighted topics, and in addition to this, then we will discuss some more points. And then have a look at this one, the World Food Prize. Generally, then this award, annual award, then these award announced annually. This time for the year 2025, it was announced to Mariangela Hungria. She is from Brazil. She announced for this particular prize. Generally, this food prize gives to the persons then who works towards improving the quality and quantity of the food global wise, the worldwide, and then who focus more and more on the agriculture fields, and then the improvement of the yieldings, the increasing the yieldings of the food in general. So then she is a biologist, Brazilian biologist. She worked on a concept called micro green revolution. All we know about green revolution, then the father of green revolution we know MS Swaminathan. MS Swaminathan, Indian green revolution, father of Indian green revolution. Likewise, world green revolution we have a Norman Borlaug. Norman Borlaug called as a father of world's green revolution. World's green revolution. So here, like if you observe this one, the micro green revolution officially introduced by this person in Brazil, and then she tested the crops and the yielding of the crops without using any chemical compounds or chemical fertilizers. So then simply we can say it's organic farming. She focused on organic farming. That too, then she brought a revolution called micro green revolution. So with this particular revolution, she brought several changes in the yieldings of the products. That's why then she recognized for this particular prize. And then she is pioneering this particular award, officially announced in 1986 to commemorate the world's first green revolution, father of green revolution, Norman Borlaug. He was introduced this particular award 1986. On his name this particular award was introduced, and then in 1987 that first award was given to MS Swaminathan, the India's green revolution, the pioneer of the India's green revolution. That is MS Swaminathan has got the first award, first prize, and then she is from Brazil. For her micro green revolution concept, she got World Food Prize. That's one. Moving to the next one, have a look at this cyclone. So then this is the cyclone. IMD also expected the monsoon to advance into the parts of the areas south of Bay of Bengal. The name given as a Cyclone Shei. The name given to this particular cyclone called Shei, and then it's a low impact cyclone only. From 16 to 22nd of May, its impact is less. Later, then it may affect the Arabian part of Arabian Ocean. So from 22nd to 28th. So the Indian Meteorological Department of New Delhi announced this particular one, and then this particular cyclone given name as a Shakti. Given name as Shakti, and then this name was referred by Sri Lanka. This name referred by Sri Lanka. This is the process in general. Indian Meteorological Department is there for us. International Meteorological Organization, IMO also there. Don't get confused with this one. IMO, International Meteorological Organization, which looks after the climate changes on those. So then I want a headquarters of this one. Where the IMO is located, then try to comment here where the IMO headquarters located. So anyways, this particular naming system is there in the world since 2002 we have. But here, like if you observe, these names should not affect the sentiments of any country, should not related to the any religion or caste or whatever, creed, should not disturb create any issue. And then these names referred by the countries, and then those are fixed by the IMO, International Meteorological Organization. Likewise, Sri Lanka referred this name for our cyclone, the recent cyclone in May month, that is called Cyclone Shei. That's a point. Moving to the next one, have a look at this seed park. The 5 seed parks announced by Uttar Pradesh government, and then they approved in a cabinet. Then they are going to spend around 226 crores for this one. The respected areas of the 5 agri zones of Uttar Pradesh like western Terai, central Bundelkhand and eastern regions of these in these 5 places of Uttar Pradesh, they announced agri zones. In these 5 agri zones, they are going to introduce 5 parks. But the first park confirmed in a central UP, that is Lucknow. The first park officially confirmed in Lucknow, and the rest will start very soon. There is a point mentioned. Generally, seed parks preserve the seeds, the best seeds for the coming future generations, and to yield more and more. That is the concept here. Okay, so moving to the next one, Anurag Bhushan, a famous IFS officer, Indian Foreign Services officer, the 1995 batch, then recently appointed as the ambassador for Sweden. And then we have got very good business ties with Sweden, India and Sweden. We have got very good business ties. And then our ex-president Pranab Mukherjee visited Sweden in 2015, exactly 10 years back. And then we have got a very good research and development, peace and security relations with Sweden. Okay, this is all about this Anurag Bhushan. And try to comment the first one. Already I have mentioned. The second comment I want, then what is the difference between ambassador and a high commissioner? What is the general difference between ambassador and high commissioner? So then try to comment here. 2 questions and I have given. The first one, IMO headquarters. Second one is this one. Moving to the next one. Yeah, Sangri bean. Recently this Sangri bean of Rajasthan, which belongs to third asset, which has got a GI tag, geographical indication tag, recently in 2025. The Sangri bean, this is the bean variety which is only available in this particular desert, okay, that is the point here. Sangri bean, which has got GI tag. Moving to the next one, the first Hindu women assistant commissioner in Baluchistan, the recent country in the world, newly developed country in the world, that is Baluchistan. We heard about BLA, Baluchistan Liberation Army. Recently then we heard in near Pakistan, which are a favor to the Indian government, and they fought with the Pakistan. So then Jafar Express is a train hijacked by the Baluchistan Liberation Army. They hijacked the train. This is the first time in the world a particular train was hijacked. Generally then aeroplanes or buses, then they hijack, but this is the first time. This Jafar Express was hijacked by Baluchistan Liberation Army. That is they want to come out of the Pakistan, and they want to announce themselves as a new nation. So recently that happened. For that particular state, the Quetta is the capital. For Baluchistan, Quetta is the capital of that new country, Quetta. And then she appointed as a new assistant commissioner in that particular area. And then earlier it was happened in Karachi superintendent of police. She was a Manesh Ropata. Manesh Ropata was a first Hindu who considered as a superintendent of police in Karachi. And right now Baluchistan divided from Pakistan, then she became the first assistant commissioner of that particular area. That's one. What is her name? Then she is a Kashish Chowdhury, first Hindu women assistant commissioner of Baluchistan. That's a point. Moving to the next one, have a look at this 10-year blue residence visa. This is recently announced by UAE, United Arab Emirates recently announced this 10-year blue visa. What is that? Blue visa for the tourists with a 10-year validity. The first Arab country which announced these type of visas, that is United Arab Emirates. And in recent months, then we come across, in May month only, we come across Vietnam. Vietnam announced, this is the South Asian country. Vietnam is a South Asian country which recently announced golden visa to attract the tourists. But here United Arab Emirates introduced a blue visa to have a good tie-ups with the nations and then people as well. That's the one. Moving to the next one. Yes, BRICS Energy Ministers meeting. This BRICS BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. BRICS Energy Ministers Summit recently observed in Brazil, and this was attended by the Manohar Lal Khattar, Indian Minister of Power, Housing and Urban Development, Urban Affairs, Housing and Urban Affairs. He attended this particular meeting, Energy Ministers meeting. In probably this in this type of meetings, the scarcity of the energy, like energy resources, how the renewable energy sources should be improved, what are the other sources, then all these type of things then they discuss in this particular special meetings. Okay, moving to the next one, have a look at this one, automotive and weapon system testing center. Weapon system testing center recently launched in a Velanur of Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So automotive and weapon systems testing center, one of the different the testing center, and first in model automotive and weapon system testing center observed, introduced in a Velanur of Chennai, and this was inaugurated by the DRDO chairman Samir V Kamath inaugurated this one in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Moving to the next one, the Super Bet Chess Classic Championship won by the Grandmaster Pragnananda Ramesh Babu, then won this particular Romania 2025 Super Bet Chess Classic Tournament owned by Pragnananda Ramesh Babu, then which was conducted in Romania. Moving to the next one, Lassa fever. Recently this Lassa fever was observed in a Western Africa. This Western Africa observed this particular Lassa fever, fatal disease infected from then which spreads from infected rats. This is the one. What is the name of the fever? Lassa fever. In Western Africa, this particular disease observed, and then which is a fatal disease. Sometimes then the severity may cause to the death as well. There is a chance of 15 to 30% of the death chance. The high fever they come up with, the 105, 106 temperature they may affect with. So then generally this spreads from infected rats. There is a reason for this one. Then these are the current affairs for the day. We will meet in the next session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.